Opening break, he goes with the head-on ball. It doesn't look like he's going to find success here. So Skyler Woodward going to get first crack at this table. A square hit there. He holds on to the cue ball. But Skyler going to take his assessment of the rack. Looks like he's made his decision. There's 10 seconds remaining here. He opens with that 13. So stripes it is.
And you can tell the 11 ball passes. He'll have to get good on the 14. And he's going to have to work out the 15, obviously, but it's really pretty straightforward here. Don't see any major issues. You can see the 14 right here. This is a great opening shot. It's going to get a little tricky.
And he definitely leaves himself in a tough spot here. Skyler Woodward with no open shot. Very close to the 9 ball.
Yeah, I'm unsure if the 9 ball is straight in. Clearly must not be, because he's just going to play the containing safety.
He left the entire 7 ball available for contact. Don't really think he has an opportunity to pot anything here. Shane Thompson's going to have to get creative. It looks like he's made his decision. He tries to back cut the 7, but does not find success. So Skyler Woodward very happily accept another look at the table. Looking to take care of that 11 ball right off the bat. And with that, the table reveals itself. And Skyler Woodward now on track to take rack number 1. Just a bit of draw here. How about all of the draw? As you mentioned earlier, Skyler Woodward really using all of that stroke on just 7 feet of cloth.
So difficult to do. I mean, really, it's so difficult. Oh, no.
You've got a swing and a miss. I want to say that Skyler was really trying to get underneath for that 15 ball, but overdrew that. And now Shane Thompson in the advantageous position.
I think anytime you're trying to play a combo on slicker, newer cloth, you always risk that ball turning over a little bit and throwing the combo off. It's very tough.
Definitely agree with you there, Stephen. Really the only thing to navigate here for Shane Thompson is that 3 ball. Red 3 sitting right underneath the 10. And he's got plenty of opportunities to get there. I'm seeing what you mentioned earlier about that delicate touch that he has. I'm surprised. Thought he was going to try to rest above that 3 ball. It looks like he's going to use that as his out ball. So 7 to the top corner. He's going to try to just stop the cue ball right there. Play the 1 to the side to drift that cue ball over the red 3. I think he's done just that. Nice line here.
And this is pretty straightforward here. You just got to get up on it.
Very nice. Very nice control there from Shane Thompson.
I agree with you on that one. Play this Just a little stun back. Take a little bit of a cut in the side, but really no issue. And the safe cracker is going to take down rack number 1.
Brandon Agee, Austin Cherry, table 4, please. Brandon Agee and Austin Cherry, table 4.
And he finds the 5 in the top corner. And this is going to be a solid choice here.
So you're saying that was a solid break?
Solid break, and he's going to run solids here. They look really good.
I think the big thing is it's not just that the solids look good, it's that the stripes do not look good at all.
Yeah, this is kind of forcing you to take on the solids. You know, there's not really a ton of opportunity with the stripe balls. I mean, of course, you can always make it work, but I think the solids are a little more straightforward. Clean opening shot there. Really just working himself into shape on that blue 2 ball. There it is.
And this looks really good.
And Skyler down on the shot in the first 4 seconds of the cue ball stopping, so looks like he's trying to find that comfort level quickly. See Skyler go up and down perhaps. Contacts the 3 ball. Wasn't looking for a connection on that 3. He was looking to avoid it.
Yeah, well, the man from Kentucky definitely knows how to bank the ball if he decides that's what he wants to do. And I think there's a play on either. I think he could stiff the 6, or he could play the 3 ball into the left side pocket.
I think that's what he's going with here, Steven. Just bump into the 9 ball. He makes the bank, and he makes the cue as well. No dice.
I can tell you what's going to happen here. I believe Shane Thompson is going to play a very, very nice safety to break out that 15 ball and leave Skyler stuck to the 13 if he doesn't see the easy breakout.
I'll tell you what, he's proving us wrong. He says, I'm going to run out right now. 9 to the 10. That's going to be his opening shot. And the 13 looks like it does pass to the right side pocket.
Oh, it does.
So
okay.
If he can get above that, I think that he'll be okay. Of course, you'd like a little bit more room to work with, but if anybody's up for the task.
Oh, no.
And just as we're speaking about it, hits the point of the side pocket and leaves it wide open for Skyler.
We've seen some weird stuff on this TV table today. Everybody's missed balls that they shouldn't have missed. Everybody has had weird instances that you don't normally see. So I don't know what's going on here, but it's affecting all the players.
As we see this again. Yeah, misjudged shot there. We've already got 2 scores up there. I'm curious if we have any stats on this, but how many matches in the shootout don't make it to the 15-second shot clock?
So I'm not sure that we've had more than maybe 2 or 3 not make it there. I know most of the ones that I've been at, you may have an odd match where somebody just had a complete blowout and gets all the rolls and everything good happens, but it's pretty rare that we don't get there now. There's a lot of matches that end around that 7 or 5 minute mark. So I think the format's perfect because it doesn't have to end early, but it also doesn't have to go to the clock. Like, it's a very, very nice layout of time. I'm not sure what happened there with Shane. He didn't even threaten the pocket with that shot.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Perhaps the residue of the previous miss kind of, residing in his mind. Looks a bit frustrated. But to your point about the timing, I really think that the format really hit the sweet spot with how long to shoot, match clock and game clock, along with the shot clock, you know, kind of hits it just right. Skyler threatening that corner pocket with the cue ball.
Yeah, but he's really hurt himself here. He's got some work to do. He's just going to play the loss of turn shot here.
And he manages the cue ball really well there. He's left just a little bit of paint on that orange 5 ball. And can play the 7 into it, but there's not really a shot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a combo on. I was looking to see if maybe the 7 could kiss off the 10, but
looks like Shane Thompson's going to have words with that point, as that's the second time it's let him down.
well, this is an odd one, Mike.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that shot for sure. Took a swing at a kick on the 2 ball. Maybe trying to just block the pocket there.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be what it was, right? 13
Skyler.
falls.
Yeah, super square cueing there. And Mr. Woodward, everything he needs now to go 2-1 ahead.
Thought he overcut that for a second.
Well, he did. Luckily, pocket was still there. I know Skyler had a go at the Ultimate Pool format up at the Boston Open. And although it wasn't his best performance, I think he's a fan of the format, and he's looking to take it to the next level. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Stephen. That's really a different element that we don't see in a lot of standard formats, and I think that's why we've seen such success with Ultimate Pool. And we've got a dry break from Skyler. He's got a few opportunities here. Shane Thompson making a couple of odd errors early on in this match. Sure, he's going to put that in the past, put his best foot forward. He's going to clean up the table uptown. He's going to be looking at that 12 ball. Sitting right near the foot spot. And the shots are there, Stephen. Really just have to get the job done now.
You know, it's interesting to me because I think me and you are in the same boat. We are pool fans that became pool players. I'm not going to say players because I don't think either one of us are great, but we became pool players and then we got involved in this. But deep down, those roots are always in that fandom. You know, we were fans of pool. And so getting to sit back here and see how these things play out as a fan, it's such a cool experience. And I love the fact that I get to share it with everybody watching at home and in the arena. The experience of an Ultimate Pool USA event as a fan is, there's nothing higher. There's no tournament, no situation that is higher as a fan in my book than these events. That's why I absolutely love getting to do what I do, and Shane's got to be loving what he got to do there because it's the first decent run he's had and that are available to the professionals. We don't get to see that side of it. And that's the exact opposite here, because everything you see in the shootout format other than the golden breaks, if you go to your local league night and you play on a league team, this is the format you'll play. I mean, this is it. What you see the professionals playing, what you see Skyler Woodward and Shane Thompson playing right now is exactly what you get on a league night, and it's incredible.
Yeah, I really think that it's nice to get an opportunity to mimic your favorite players, and you can even practice what you're seeing and try to duplicate what your favorite players are doing. And of course, when you get to these regional events, you can get on the same stage with some of the top players from around the world. And you've had the experience in your local rooms playing the same format.
You might be more experienced than the professional that you're playing.
It could
you
be.
have the benefit of playing league night every single week, whereas Sky Woodward has only played two events.
I'll tell you what, anytime you put a cue stick in a talented man's hands, he's going to come with it. And Skyler Woodward putting himself in position. However, he's got a little issue now as he's tied up. The 4-ball and the 15, really the issue that we're talking about here. He's definitely going to come with a bit of a stroke here. He's trying to peel that purple 4 off the rail.
Slick cloth. You got to make sure that you make it past the 3. Because what I see here happening, if you're not careful, you're going to try and punch it forward. The English isn't going to grab, and you clip the 3, and then you're playing shot. And he did it perfect.
Yeah, he wanted to make a controlled effort there, and he did a great job. He's going to go forward, it looks. Going to just get around the backside of that 4. He slides it over.
Kind of a stun push-out shot.
Well, once you're out there and you feel how this equipment is playing, you know the moves. Skyler Woodward, 3-2. Available and accessible to the fans and enthusiasts. I think that's something that separates our lovely game of pool from some of the other sports out there.
And this is exactly what Shane was wanting, is a dry break and an opportunity at the table to make something happen. There's a small cluster there in the middle right there. All the balls can be made, but you really have to get good on them, right? So I'm interested to see if Shane goes for the solids. It's going to be a little bit tougher to get good on that 4-ball.
I think with all of the options around the table, I think that he's got enough to kind of manufacture a better looking layout. The 5-ball is a little tricky, sitting with the 9-ball directly in front of the natural pocket. But, Shane's got experience. He's kind of formulating that plan right now. Nice controlled shot there. He's looking at the 4-ball, trying to see what is available as it sits dead center on the table. And he goes down table. It's a nice line for the 2, and I think this is going to be one of 2 key shots here. See a draw stroke here. He's going to try to come around the backside of this 5. He's elevating the cue, makes the shot much more difficult. And he's going to take second prize as the 5 looks like it passes the 13 to the top corner.
The nice thing is, if he can just make this ball and see any piece of the 1, he's golden. He's just got to make it and see the 1.
As we look at the overhead, we can see it's really tight for the 4 to go into the left side pocket, but it does pass to the right. And lo and behold, another error from Shane Thompson. And to be honest, it's a similar shot where he's shooting on that side of the table. And that's kind of curious.
And the last one he shot, he overcut by a long shot too.
Yeah, that's the third miss in a row to that side. And look at this. No contact from Skyler Woodward. Ball in hand to Shane Thompson. What a turn here, Stephen.
I don't know what's good. I think the arena's cursed, Mike. He misses the 9 ball. He catches the 11, but no rail. And Shane Thompson's got to be feeling like he just got a Christmas present.
And there's that lovely sound. Now we are into the 15-second shot clock portion of the match. As these players turn up the heat. And that right there could be the deciding factor for Shane Thompson and Skyler Woodward. To tie up the match right here and to have the advantage with the break, that's a big swing, Stephen.
Yeah, this has really just been kind of crazy. The one person who does this second ball break on these tables in this environment better than anybody is Justin Bergman. We've seen him take down so many golden breaks in the shootout in the mixed pairs format. It's unreal. And what's unreal here is the dry break that Shane Thompson has just laid out.
Unreal. And don't forget, we are in the 15-second shot clock. So Skyler's going to call his extension there. And now we move forward at warp speed. Let's see if Skyler Woodward can take advantage of that dry break. And just under 9 minutes remaining. So this pace will hold for these last few racks. I mean, the table looks really good for these solids. I'll tell you, Skyler's definitely a natural type of player. You know, a lot of the deliberate players may falter under that pressure, but not this man. Comes up a little shy of ideal. Still very doable here. Four to the top corner. Skyler should be looking pretty on this 8. And you see him getting down immediately, trying to save some time for the clock.
Could have twisted the score around by 2 or 3 games.
Well, what they say is the best players have the shortest memory. So he's going to have to forget about that and hope for an opportunity as Skyler Woodward makes a successful break. Pretty decent run out here. 10 ball in one of the worst positions on the table. Whenever a ball's frozen right above that side pocket, it's always a tough shot. I've actually seen in professional 9-ball a player give up ball in hand intentionally to shoot that ball. And the player that gave it up, he got it back, he won the rack. Such a tough spot.
It's definitely a situation I don't want to be in. There's very few banking paths that allow you to make that ball, and even more so on a slicker table.
Skyler narrowly missing the breakout shot, so we're getting down to it right now.
I'll tell you what here, if he has to cross this 15, if he can't stiff it,
he does, but the job is not done yet.
I think, and this is just me talking, I think there's a little bit of a missed opportunity there. If you cross that ball and you make it, you leave your cue ball on the right side rail, you could play that 4-ball combo and move the 10.
Perhaps. I mean, Skyler's just kind of going on instinct now. 2 seconds.
And you heard the buzzer, but referee says no call. He got it off. but he's only got 10 seconds to figure out what he's going to do here. Not a lot of time.
As we see that 10 ball resides in that tricky spot, he left himself an opportunity for the cross-side bank, but the cue ball is the question here.
I think the 10 ball being frozen, the angle it's at, I think it's very difficult to make this shot. Maybe 2 rails.
And he's just going to leave a wide open table for Shane Thompson to come in.
And what we've seen here with the way these racks have gone in the last two or three racks, you look at the time, if Shane is able to take this out, we're going to be looking at right around 4, maybe 3.5 minutes on the clock with 2 racks to go per player. I don't think, unless we see golden break or golden duck, I don't think that we are going to see somebody get to 6 here, barring a huge mistake in this rack by Shane.
I'll tell you, if Shane can finish this up, the next rack is going to be the decider. I mean, with the 15-second shot clock, it's close. We could see it go the distance, but Shane Thompson going to have the break in the next rack, so he really needs to finish this up and take control of this match. Just see him burning the clock a bit here. He's got to get it going. He uses the extension.
I think for me personally, he's probably not thinking about it yet, but if he ever does have to have that conversation with himself, I think Shane's in a position where he feels like he can play the 6-ball shootout better than Skyler has, just based on experience. So if it comes to a situation where he's got to try a tricky run out and could leave Skyler the win on the table versus maybe playing a safety and just letting the clock go to the 6-ball, I think he's going to the 6-ball.
Well, fair assessment, but Shane Thompson does finish the run out, tied up at 4. And here we go. Hill break off. Look at this break.
Oh, man.
This looks really good.
There's a couple issues here, and they're down at the bottom of the table. The initial split looked incredible, and the 8-ball almost fell.
So Shane burns the extension right there, and I don't blame him if you can come up with a great plan. Perhaps you can execute and get yourself in that winning position.
There's a lot going on here, and there's not a lot of time to figure things out.
He goes with the solids here. Call me crazy, but there's a chance he goes at this ball right now at that 7. And he goes at it.
Watch out,
where's the cue ball? He hangs on by a thread. Doesn't leave himself a ton to work with, but he's still on the table. I'll tell you what, I'd rather be at the table than in the chair.
I'm going to slow roll this 2-ball, and if I miss, I leave it in the pocket. Oh, no.
He goes right in the drink. What a massive turn of events here. Shane Thompson scratching, allowing Skyler Woodward to climb right back into the driver's seat. And I'll tell you, Skyler does not have too much to figure out, except for perhaps some time management. Peels that 7 right off the bottom rail. And now it's off to the races. Again, perhaps a little controversy with that 2 and the 11 up table. But I think Skyler has a plan.
Definitely did not want to be on the rail there with that much distance. Very tough to control the cue ball when you're shooting that far and trying to hit it so soft.
Well, he's got to get it moving. 3 seconds.
He punched across. Did he get there?
I don't think he did, Steven. I mean, he could play it rail first, but looks like he might entertain a back cut to the side, try to get himself back up table.
Well, look at the clock. I mean, this is going to get tight, Mike. Excuse me.
He goes to the corner, and he's got himself a combination. Got to manage both balls here. think he's going to play a high ball. Trying to follow that 15 out of there. And he's successful. Skyler Woodward 2 balls away from this, and most likely the match. 40 seconds remaining. And it's a swing and a miss.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about drama. He better get moving.
Shane's running.
30 seconds. Talk about drama in the final moments of this match. Shane Thompson, can he get it done in time?
And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here. Shane's going to slow down right here. He's going to give 15 on the clock, and he's going to wait till the very last second to shoot this 8-ball to not allow for the golden break. Cue ball is going to stay moving for a few seconds.
And it does run out. Time did expire there. So Shane Thompson steals the match from Skyler Woodward.
Well, welcome back out to the arena. Let's get a few words with Shane Thompson. Shane, I guess this is maybe an interview you didn't think you'd be doing, because at the back end of that match it looked like Skyler had it in the bag, but you managed to get back to the table.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's probably the worst I've seen Sky play in years, so I'm just glad it was today.
I mean, it was one of those matches it just felt, or it looked like it was kind of edgy from the start, kind of both of you giving up a few chances here and there. Was it just one of those you got to get through?
Yeah, of course. I think it was scrappy from both of us, and I'm sorry that everyone had to watch that, but yeah, just happy to get over the line and see where we can go.
You say sorry, but it's drama for us. We enjoy it. It's good fun. I mean, it's not always perfect, Paul, out there, but it's always entertaining.
Yeah, it's always good content for you guys, so yeah, round of applause.
It's taken you, obviously, when we first saw you over here, you've had some good stuff, some good runs, but it's been a little while since you've had any sort of run in a shootout event. So you must be pleased to be into a quarter-final, and obviously tonight could be a big night where you could go on and do some real damage.
Yeah, of course, it's nice to get a bit of table time before the Open as well. I haven't played a match yet, so yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Best of luck in the Open, and best of luck when we see you back out here later on for the quarter-finals.